Oh, hey, we are at the famous Calle San Sebastian, and we are in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I am Josue, the spirited historian, and you're watching Chronicles and Cocktails.
Old San Juan is one of the most photographed places in the Caribbean. People come here for the forts and for the colorful houses, the restaurants, the ocean views, and to discover. But the real story of this city is hidden in the details, under your feet, on the walls, in the shape of the streets. Old San Juan is not just a historic district. It's a 500-year-old piece of engineering. And today, we're going to look at the clues that most people walk past without noticing. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Chronicles and Cocktails. I'm Josue, the spirited historian. Today, we are going to be talking about Old San Juan. And yes, we already have an episode on Old San Juan, but this one is a little bit different. And yes, you should watch the other episode. I'm going to link it right here so it all makes sense. The streets of Old San Juan are paved with something called adoquines. At first glance, they just look like cobblestones, but these stones actually crossed the Atlantic, well, at least the very original ones. Spanish ships sailing to the Caribbean needed heavy material in their hulls to stabilize the vessels during long ocean voyages. So they loaded blocks of iron furnace waste, called slag, as ballast. When those ships arrived in San Juan, the stones were unloaded and reused to pave the streets of the city. Over time, exposure to moisture and oxidation gave them the distinctive blue color that makes the streets of Old San Juan famous today. So when you walk through this city, you're literally walking on history. By the 17th and 18th centuries, massive masonry walls surrounded the city, forming nearly 3 miles of fortification that protected the strategic harbor of San Juan. This harbor was one of the most valuable ports in the Spanish Caribbean. Ships carrying gold, sugar, and goods from the Americas passed through here. That meant pirates, enemy fleets, foreign empires trying to take the island. So the Spanish built one of the most heavily fortified cities in the New World. These walls were not decoration, they were survival. We're not gonna complicate ourselves today with our cocktail. I'm gonna have bourbon, neat, because I just want to take it easy while I talk. And you drink whatever you want today. Make that your cocktail. And let me know in the comments what you prepare yourself while watching this episode or after. So, I'm just gonna grab my bourbon and just pour it here. Enjoy. These small sentry boxes, called garitas, have become one of the symbols of Puerto Rico. But originally, they were military tools. Soldiers stood here watching the coastline, scanning the horizon for enemy ships approaching the harbor. Placed along the city walls and fortifications, they gave guards protection from wind and rain while allowing them to observe the ocean and surrounding defenses. Think about this for a moment. 400 years ago, a soldier might have stood right here, watching the Atlantic, waiting for sails to appear on the horizon. Visitors often notice something unusual about Old San Juan. The streets are narrow, very narrow. That wasn't accidental. Spanish colonial cities were designed to provide shade and airflow in hot climates. Tall buildings and narrow streets helped block the intense Caribbean sun while allowing breezes to circulate through the city. The layout also made it easier to defend the city during an attack. An invading force would have to navigate a maze of tight streets while defenders fired from rooftops and balconies. The city itself became part of the defense system. Take a look at these walls. Many houses in Old San Juan have walls that are 2 feet thick or more. That's because these buildings were designed before electricity, before fans, and long before air conditioning. Stone and brick absorb heat during the day and release it slow at night. It's a natural climate control system that kept interiors cooler in the tropical heat. Spanish colonial builders understood something that modern architects sometimes forget. Good design works with the climate, not against it. The iron balconies of Old San Juan are beautiful, but they also serve a purpose. They allow residents to open windows and doors while still creating shade and airflow inside the house. The design comes from Spanish and Mediterranean architectural traditions where balconies became extensions of the living place. In a dense city like Old San Juan, balconies allowed people to watch the street, talk with neighbors, and enjoy the evening breeze. Architecture shaped the rhythm of daily life. Old San Juan is often described as colorful, romantic, charming. But beneath the colors, the restaurants, and the tourism, the city is something much deeper. It's a machine built for defense, a laboratory of tropical architecture, and a living record of how an empire once controlled the Caribbean. Every stone, every wall, every balcony has a purpose. And once you see those details, you realize something fascinating. Old San Juan has been telling its story for a very long time. You just have to know where to look. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time you come visit Old San Juan, make sure you take a walk. If you come on a cruise, if you come on plane just to visit the island, make sure you walk around Old San Juan. It's the best way. If you enjoyed this episode and if you enjoy history, please make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Have fun, get smart, go to church, and have a great Sunday. Salud.